They said we wouldn't get a Brinkley until hell freezes over. Well, here we are. Welcome to your RV asset with Tessa and Kyle. It was so cold outside that we had to bring it inside. So in fact, let's go inside the Brinkley Model Z. Welcome inside the Brinkley Model Z. Now outside, they try to give it an automotive feel. On the inside, they really wanted to give it a homey feel. So Kyle and I were going to point out a couple things that we really love that they've done inside the coach. Starting right here at the door. So they did add on the Lippert Assist along with the Lippert Screen Door Defender. I know I've got a dog and he always tries to run out and catch some squirrels. Even if I'm standing outside, he wants to be right there next to me. So this is going to be scratch resistant. So is this panel below here. That's going to help if they do see something, they're not going to bang through that screen door. Another great thing that they've added is this jog bowl. So if you're looking for a spot that you're going to be able to give them their water and their food, this is easy to have out when they're here. And then when they're done, just slide it away and it's like it never existed. I also love around here that they've added the accent lighting along the bottom of the island. And you also have the flush floors all along the side here, so no carpeting inside, which is also really pet friendly. Another thing I love for us humans, Kyle, come take a peek at this. Check out these outlets. So you not only have your regular outlet on here, but you've got your USB and your USB-C. Anyone who's got their new iPhones that didn't come with a brick, well, now you got a spot where you can just plug it in. Right here behind this beautiful door, we've got a giant pantry. So these shelves are going to be adjustable. They know that not everyone's food and boxes are going to be the same size or what you're exactly going to be using this for. So to have that option to adjust it to make one bigger or smaller is going to be a real asset to while you're camping to be able to fit everything in there that you need. Right behind me, I've got a 16 cubic foot refrigerator. This is awesome. This is pretty much residential. Anything that you need to fit that you would have at home is something that you can take along with you while you're out on the road and camping. I know this may only sleep 4, but we all make friends at the campsite and it's good to have a backup of everything that you need. We also have this giant island. You've got outlets on both sides, which is nice. So easy if you have to plug in a crock pot or coffee pot, you've got spots on either side. You also have a large sink. So you have room where you can do some dishes and have a spot to be able to do what you need versus those little teeny tiny sinks. And then I love that you've got this adjustable with the handle, with the spray ports. If someone's not listening, don't be afraid to give them a little psh, psh. Right over to the side here in the other part of our kitchen area, we do have a nice sized window. So this will actually bring in some extra light. It's nice when you're cooking to be able to see what's going out in the campsite as well. Very large residential size microwave, easy to use. You also have outlets over on the side here, an accent lighting on top, 3-burner stove. We also have right above me a fantastic fan with the rain guard on there. So if it's open and it starts raining, that's going to close up on its own with the rain sensor. All right, Kyle, why don't you come around this way? I want to show up this lovely living room that we've got. So we've got this teeny tiny little 50-inch TV that's on a televator. So with the push of a button, this is going to go down. And right behind, they thought it through. And they actually put a shelf in there in case you have anything that you need to sit there while you have your connections for your plugins up on top on the back. I also love that they added the window. So if and when this is down, you still have lighting or access to be able to look out the backside of your camper. Lots of storage up top. Down here, you've got your fireplace that's actually going to give off heat. Bonus to that is when you're those in-between seasons, it not only gives some awesome ambient lighting, but it's going to actually give you a little bit heat in the coach. So when it's a little bit cooler out, you don't want to turn the furnace on, you'll be able to turn this on to bring a little heat in the room. Now, right above here, Kyle, we've got the subwoofer that they've added on. This is something I haven't seen in any of the campers so far, so that's going to help you when you're rocking out, having fun, having company over, and wanting to listen to different music and stuff. We also have this couch that's going to fold out into a bed. So this is where your other spot is for sleeping for your guests. And on the side here, we've got another one of those awesome outlets. If you want to get in on there. You've got your regular with your USB and your USB-C. And I love that it just tucks away. So normally this is clicked down like this, but when you want it, you've got one on both sides along with storage on both sides. Now with our windows here, this is something that I thought was really cool. So these windows, you have the options of the blackout. You can lift this up if you want the screen, or you can separate them. They're connected with the magnets, and you can just have full open window. Now these are frameless windows, and they did an adjustment with these as well, so they go out a couple inches more than traditional frameless windows do. Coming around to my favorite spot, which is right here where you can recline and relax across from that tiny TV. This fabric is like butter. It's so soft, it's comfortable, it's a great color that matches well with the camper. You've got your wireless phone charger here, and also a great spot for snacks, remote, anything that you need. You've got your accent lighting up top here, more storage here. You've got windows again, all the way around. So when you're outside camping, there's a lot of areas for you to get views of your campsite and the whole nature and area around you. Also coming over to the dinette area, one thing that I liked is with that automotive feel, they actually brought it into the seats. So this is more like a bucket seat like you would find inside of a race car. So very comfortable, hugs the bum. And over here you've got your ottoman and second seating area. What's cool about this is can actually pull out, and you can use it as like a coffee table, and the front will pop up, and when it pops up it actually gives you a little shelf area, but you've also got that storage that's underneath. So all in all, head to toe in this part of the living space, Brinkley did a great job of adding a couple little extra touches to make it their own and to really give it a homey feel. Next, we're going to take you up to the bathroom with Kyle, and he's going to show you how roomy it is.
Thanks, Tess. Now here we are in the Brinkley Model Z bathroom. First thing I want to show you is going to be this, the door mechanism is actually a mechanism from a motorhome. So it's very sturdy, it locks into place. You don't have to worry about that door coming loose while you're driving down the road, okay? So next we're going to look at a lot of the darkened accents and the modern look they've done inside the Brinkley. So all the faucets, handles, everything is going to be darkened, but yet they did do the cabinetry stuff in a lighter tone to really bring out the modern look. So next over here we're going to look at the toilet. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it does have the porcelain toilet. Benefit of that is it is Big Guy approved and it's easy to clean. And just based off where it's at, looks like it's in a perfect pooping position. Next, we're going to take a look at the toilet paper holder. May not seem like a big thing, but a lot of people always ask me, where am I supposed to put the toilet paper? Brinkley took care of that for you and added the toilet paper holder. Next, you do have your towel rack. What's awesome about this towel rack, not only do they hold the towels, obviously, but it also matches the cabinetry handles. So, very modern look, very nice. Next, we're going to take a look at the storage compartment. So one thing you'll notice in this middle storage compartment is going to be the gas water heater turn on switch. So the benefit of this, no longer do you have to go outside, you don't have to go flip a switch, turn on a flame or whatever. This is instant hot water and it's tankless, guys. So you can shower as long as you want, all right? Speaking of showering, we're going to take a look at the shower and see if, one, it's Big Guy approved. Let's see. Oh yeah, guys, I'm 6'3", a little over 150 pounds, and I fit. All right, so not only does it have a tall shower head, which is really, really nice, it does have the sprayer, and ladies, you can shave your legs. Isn't that awesome? So overall, guys, I would say it's Big Guy approved. Now we're gonna head to Tessa in the bedroom and show you where the magic happens.
Well, here I am coming out of the closet, Kyle, to show you all how much room you've got inside of this. So one of the things I love is actually where they did the lighting on this. So you have lighting up top here on your rack, but if you actually come inside the closet here too, you can see that there is the Dyson Prep outlet and then also ambient accent lighting on the side here. You do have a sensor up top, so when you open it, your lights will automatically turn on. This does come with a king-size bed, so lots of room for fun activities. And right above here, we have our second AC. So this is going to be something where you can control your temperature inside your bedroom. So at night, I'm a hot sleeper, and so is my husband. So we need a little bit cooler in the bedroom than we necessarily need out in the living room. Another great thing is behind here, you've got your washer and dryer prep and your dryer vent. And if you don't have a washer and dryer, this is a great space for a lot of extra storage. You also have your large exit window here. And then these blinds, you've got two options. If you want to do your blackout, or if you want the screen to be able to look out and see what's going on the campsite, you have that as well. They've also added a 32-inch, right? 32-inch TV up top here. And now a lot of times with the secret hidden storage, it's ones that you got to flip up. So you have to clear everything off. They thought that through. This is going to be one that slides out. What's really cool is like, what is this, Tessa? Well, this, on the bottom, you have a magnet. And this is going to link up top here. They call it your CPAP holder. So this is magnetized on top of here, easy to put on and take off, but it gives you a little extra spot for a CPAP, or if you don't use a CPAP, you can put your phone up there or water or anything like that. So you've got windows on both sides, and those are going to be able to be opened up so you can get a good cross breeze going in your room. You also have storage underneath the bed. So extra spots to put all of your different knickknacks here, there, and the others that you need. And I love that you've got drawers for your drawers. So it'll give you a nice spot for pretty much anything that you need, from shoes to clothes to coats to washers to dryers. They've thought of a lot of different areas of things that people use and let them know that they need while they're out and about camping. Well, this is the majority of what we've got inside here. So we hope that you love everything that's inside. Kyle's going to go over the control panel for you, and then we'll take you outside and show you the automotive look that they've got for you.
All right, guys, next we're going to take a look at the heart of the Brinkley. So if you look at this, this is going to be your control panel. What's really nice they have about this control panel is going to be that sensor right there. So pitch black, middle of the night, you come in, you open up your door, and actually these lights on the panel are all going to turn on and allow you to see what lights you're turning on inside your camper. So very nice addition there. You got the power awning, all power slides. You do have your max air controls here, and got your mood lighting dimmer switch. All in all, it's really nice Lippert setup with the Lippert 1 control. So you can actually access this from your phone, guys. So it's really nice. Pull out your phone. It's 10 degrees outside. God forbid you're camping in the winter. You can actually put your slides out, turn your lights on, everything from your phone. So really nice design. Other than that, let's head outside and see what we got out there.
Thanks, Kyle, for giving us that look at the control panel on the inside. Now we're outdoor here with the Model Z. Now, one of the main things that they wanted to do was to give the outside a little bit of a different look. So we talked before about how they wanted to have an automotive feel, and they started it off right here with your frameless windows. So these are going to be squared off. Most of your other campers that you see with the frameless windows are going to have the rounded edges along there. You've also got this giant pass-through storage. Dun, 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 dun. Slam latch doors here. You've also got the magnets keeping it up top. They did a great job with this door here to make it easier for all of your techs to be able to open and close to have access, along with an outdoor shower option of the hot and cold, not only on this side but on the other side of the camper as well. You've got your outlets that we love with the regular, the USB and the USB-C, and then you've got your light switches here as well. So right over on this side here as well, Kyle, is where you're going to have your disconnect. So I know that's an important part if you're ever having to disconnect your battery or anything like that. Let's bring it around over here to the stairs.
Let me talk about the slides. Let me talk about the slides. Hold on. Hold on. Speaking of techs, some of you guys already know me. My name's Nick. I'm an RV technician. Some of you guys know me as that RV tech. And real quick, I just want to cover the slides before she gets to them. Brinkley decided to stick with the rack and pinion slide room, and I like these for a lot of reasons, mainly because most of the serviceable components are on the outside. They have a very low failure rate, and they're solid as a rock. Sorry, I just wanted to interrupt for that 1 second. Now back to the show.
Thanks, Nick. Kyle's just giving it away to everyone to talk about it. So we've got here these awesome stairs. So this is one of the new styles that they're doing right now. What's cool about that is usually when you flip these up inside, everything that's on the stairs kind of goes inside of your unit. So these are actually going to flip up. Boom. So when you flip this up inside, all of your mess is already kind of flipped off there. The other thing they've added is these new cool handles. So instead of being the ones you're gonna like jack up and flip over to the side or flip over this way, this actually has a magnet on it. It's gonna pop out like this, and then you get the extended handle here. So that's going to give you all of this extra space for you to be able to have a railing and a hand for you to be able to climb up on the side here. All right, so again, they continued those frameless windows on the slide out that Nick shared with us. And you've got your accent lighting on top of both of your awnings. And then you do have your backup ladder here and backup camera prepped. And I know we're kind of against the wall here, but there's also storage in the back on the bottom there as well. So we're looking at 130 square feet of you to be able to have storage behind your camper and underneath on the pass-through. Come on, Kyle, let's go this way. You've got LP hookups. You have your propane that's going to be here. Coming around to the front. Now they did add an automotive feel here as well with the lighting on the front where it kind of gives it more of a car look than a traditional camper. We've got the Rhino box up in the front. Your bedroom slide. They've got the lights underneath here so no one hits their heads and takes themselves out. And on the other side of your pass-through storage here, you've got your electric leveling system. You also have what I call your idiot proof. So this is where they're going to show you. If you're dry camping, make it look like this. If you're power fill tank, make it look like that. You're going to city water, make it look like that. Now, one of the other really, really amazing things that they have added that I have not seen anywhere. Kyle, I don't know about you, if you've seen it anywhere. Now, when you are dealing with your number twos, no longer need to get on your knees, go find those handles to pull them so that you can do your black and gray tank. You're actually going to have your valves right here. So closed valves, open valves. This is going to make your life so much easier when you are dumping those tanks. I don't care if it's perfect weather outside, nobody wants to do that. So anything that makes your life a little bit easier like this, that's a game changer in my book. So this is where your power cord is going to be. This is where that tankless water heater is that Kyle was talking about. And down here, they did give you your spot for your Stinky Slinky. And then this is where you're going to be having your dump stations. And then on the back side of your slide out here as well, they continued on with those awesome frameless windows. Now down here, we've got our H-rated tires. And so I love how that with the automotive feel, they added on those rims with the nice B on there so everyone knows that you are Brinkley approved. And right behind you here, Kyle, one of the things I like to point out to all of my customers too, that not everyone knows how to read, is actually going to be this right here. So this is going to be your gross vehicle weight, which is 14,495 pounds. So this means that this is going to be the heaviest that this unit's going to be with your tanks filled, putting as much stuff in there as possible. And then you've got 2,185 pounds that you can be loaded in here. So this weight minus that weight, that's where you're going to find your dry weight. So if you've ever been looking at these stickers before and you didn't know how to read them, that's kind of how it's broken down for you. All right, let's take her back around to the front. Watch out for the Rhino box. So from head to toe, Brinkley did a great job of making them stand out a little bit differently. From the automotive feel on the outside, those couple personal touches that they've added on the inside. You know, Kyle and I, we want to know what you liked about it and what things you would change. So we're your RV asset. We're here to help you guys, to show you some great models that are out on the floor now, something that's a little bit different than your regular, schmegular, typical campers. Thank you for joining your RV asset and checking out this Brinkley Model Z. Thank you to Nick, your RV tech, for showing us all about the slides. So as we said before, Brinkley went with the automotive feel outside, the homey feel inside. So we want to know, what did you like about it? What would you do differently? And like, subscribe, join us for future models and different brands, because we want to show you all the cool stuff that's out there that you can enjoy while camping.